All right. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory unto Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach Kwadash. Double honors to the elders of the great millstone who rule well. Citations to you, Akim, out there pushing this truth with sincerity and fearlessness and honesty. And to you, few Akwaf that's in obedience and doing what's required of the scriptures. Back at you another lesson through the Spirit. Letting you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans know that you are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of. You are the true Hebrew Israelites the Bible speaks of, and we're here to prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom, which we call America. In the Bible is Sodom and Egypt, Mystery Babylon. All right. Yeah, diving in on this lesson here through the Spirit. It's more. Let me take this gum out. Salakia. But it's more craziness going on than ever before right now. Too much news to wrap around your head, but we have one incident, especially in those churches, those Christian churches. Those Christian churches are cesspools for wickedness, cesspools of iniquities. You know, that's what those Christian churches are full of. The spirits are just demonic in the Christian church. All right. You know, and this here says young minister murdered Easter Sunday. Young minister murdered on Easter Sunday in the church parking lot by pastor's son after affair with victim's wife. Right? So we have an affair. The wife cheated on the husband, and a man committed adultery, or they committed adultery, the wife and the man, and death came upon, death and destruction came upon these people. Which these scriptures speak on that, young minister murdered on Easter Sunday. Easter is a demonic holiday, and guess what? Biden put a strawberries on top of it and made that day into a one of those alphabet an alphabet day, one of those Mo days. He made it into that. Your president made Easter into one of those alphabet days. So that's just a sign that Easter is demonic. It's not in the Bible. It's actually idolatry. And on top of that, there's a more wickedness of an affair, which is definitely not against the scriptures, which is sin and iniquity. All right, let's go to these precepts. All right, let's go to let's go to Proverbs chapter 29. Proverbs chapter 29. No. Slakia. Proverbs chapter 6, verses 29. All right. Proverbs chapter 20, Slakia. Proverbs chapter 6, verse 29. So he that goeth into his neighbor's wife, whosoever toucheth her, shall not be innocent. Men do not despise a thief if he steal to satisfy his soul when he is hungry. But if he be found, he shall restore sevenfold. He shall give all the substance of his house. But whoso committeth adultery with a woman, lack of understanding. He that doeth it destroyeth his own soul. So when you dealing with another man's wife, you're destroying your own soul. And ain't that crazy? In this society, that's a sport. In this society, that's pushed in the rap industry and in movies. That's pushed. So you're destroying, it's another form of destroying yourself. It's an iniquity. But whoso committeth adultery with a woman, lack of understanding. He that doeth it destroyeth his own soul. A wound and dishonor shall he get. A wound. Ooh. And his reproach shall not be wiped away. For jealousy is the rage of a man. Therefore he will not spare in the day of vengeance. And that's what happened here. Jealousy of the rage of a man. Somebody died behind affairs and dealing with another man's wife. All right. A wound you in a dishonor shall he get. All right. That's what happens, and his reproach shall not be wiped away. And it won't be wiped away. Yep. Let's go to Sirach. Chapter 9, verse 9. Sirach chapter 9, verse 9. Sit not at all with another man's wife, nor sit down with her in thine arms. So we ain't even supposed to be sitting down with no other man's wife. If she married, you got to pretty much just leave that woman be. Don't even speak to her. Nor sit down with her in thine arms, and spend not thy money with her at the wine, lest thine heart incline unto her, and so throw thy desire thou fall into destruction. All right? Yeah, so don't deal with another man's wife, man. No other man's wife. You got to have your own wife, and, don't deal with that, man, because that's what's being pushed in this society. I remember back some months ago or last year, you had Adam 22. He was had somebody do some. He had two guys bang his wife, and was pushing that. Then you got people that's just it's a sport to take somebody's wife and sit and chill and talk to somebody's wife, and it's dangerous. Death comes behind that. Sit not at all with another man's wife, nor sit down with her in thine arms, and spend not thy money with her at the wine, lest thine heart incline into her. Lest thy heart incline into her, and so throw thy desire thou fall into destruction. So don't even give yourself the room to even lust after her or desire her. Flee from married woman. Let's go to Matthews, because it's cold out here, man. It's a double whammy, the adultery and on that holiday. That's a double whammy, man. And in the times, everybody's crazy and frustrated too in these times. So it's like straight kill. Matthews 24:12, straight. They ready to go act like animals. Matthews 24:12, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. So iniquity is abounding. The iniquities is adultery, abominable foods, on the holiday of the wicked holiday, Easter. All types of wickedness just it's abounding, and the love of many is just waxing cold. They're taking each other out, having no remorse for each other. All right. And this is at a church pastor, the church's kid, the pastor's kids, which is always something going on with the pastor's kids. Isaiah chapter 56, indulging in wickedness in these churches, man. Isaiah chapter 56, verse 10. His watchmen are blind. He's talking about these wicked pastors. They are all ignorant. They are all dumb dogs. They cannot bark, sleeping, lying down, loving, and to slumber. So they not even, they're not even teaching the people that they shouldn't be committing adultery. They're not even teaching their kids, or they're not even rebuking, keeping things in check. But they can't because they are 501c. They connected to the government, and the government don't want them to do all that. The government want them to celebrate these pagan holidays. All right, so they just go ahead fatten their pockets from the sheep. His watchmen are blind. They are all ignorant. They are all dumb dogs. They cannot bark, sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber. Yeah, they are greedy dogs, which can never have enough. They are shepherds that cannot understand. They don't even understand the scriptures. They all look to their own way. And everyone for his gain from his quarter. Come ye, say ye, I will fetch wine, and we will fill ourselves with strong drink. And tomorrow shall be as this day, and much more abundant. And that's how these wicked ass pastors think. All right. There's pastors in this town ain't did nothing, man. They just sitting there just soaking in people's paper. Dealing with men's wives and all that stuff, committing adultery, doing opposite of what the scriptures require, pushing opposite of what the scriptures tell you to push, to prophesy. It's our business to them. For the love of money is the root of all evil. All right. And then Easter, the Lord does not deal with Easter. The Lord, that's a satanic holiday. What does a bunny and an egg has to do with the Lord? Talking about this Jesus' birthday and stuff or whatever they try to do. It's crazy. He rolls on that's all wicked, man. It's all wicked holiday, wicked pagan BS. Amos chapter 5, verse 25. Or Salakia, verse 21. I despise your feast days, and I will not smell in your solemn assemblies. Though ye offer me burnt offerings and your meat offerings, I will not accept them. Neither will I regard the peace offering of your fat beasts. So the Lord's not dealing with any of this wicked ass pagan holiday shit going on either. That's why a lot of destruction's happening in those churches and outside on the parking lot. And more is happening. There's all types of murderous shit happening with them churches, man. Murderous and debauchery and all types of wicked ass shit going on, man. Like for real. This stuff is crazy. Stuff is crazy. Yeah, for real though. Crazy. Let's go to 2 Timothy, I believe, chapter 13. But evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. All right. So these people, these wicked ass pastors, their kids, all of them, they not worship, or they're not calling on Yahweh Shai and doing what's required. They are evil men and seducers, and they're waxing worse and worse and deceiving and being deceived. That's why there's the curses and destruction is coming upon them, because they're not of what the Lord, they are of of giving signs of two-thirdness. All right. But hope this is edifying. So going to be a lot of women dealing with men, or having husbands and having a man that they dealing with and trying to leave them, and try to get in, and try to come into your arms. You know, and they don't give a fuck about your life. They just trying to come into their arms and satisfy their emotions. You know, so brothers got to be circumspect, and have discernment, man. You know, because this is what's happening. These women are going to amp up. These wicked ass, demon ass men going to amp. You know, Jake finna amp up. You know, have circumspection. You know, I have a few cousins that died behind women. You know, and that's just, it's crazy. And the jealousy and the affairs and all the adultery and shit like that, man. It's just, we see it all the time. You know, majority of these rappers die, on the same level, many other things too. But with that, I'm not going to ramble. With that, I'm going to give all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone who were well. Shalom.